Let's see how they match up. The glaring statistic there is age. 9 years younger Torres is at age 21. At 6 feet tall, he's the taller man. But Tamayo has very, very slight reach.
Thanks for everybody joining us all over the world on Facebook. Why don't you guys let me know where you're watching from? Check in. Give me the city. Saludos también a Marco Villegas, de Ciudad Obregón, toda la gente que nos está mirando en México. Oh, so the delay right now is because they're waiting for the doctor. The doctor's actually in the back right now with the fighters from the previous fight, Sanchez and Early, and you cannot start a fight without the doctor. So
that's a good rule.
I mean, it's good.
It's okay.
The commission's on the phone, telling the doctor, let's go. Carlos Hector, Lubbock, Texas. That's what Bob told Richie.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lubbock, Texas.
Pause in the action. We're waiting for our medical staff to return
Tonio
to ringside.
Diaz is in.
There will be a slight pause in the action while our medical staff returns to ringside.
Tonio Diaz and Joe Diaz are the in and out in Yucaipa. Their fighter, Tito Sanchez, won, and then they took off right away. Dylan Glover, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That's where Rolling Rock is from. Lim Brewer, Cucamonga. Anthony Ortega, Dallas. Blake says, no way you're in Thailand. Tony Espinosa, Bakersfield. Colonia Libertad, Viva la Libertijuas. Stewart says he's in Johannesburg, South Africa. Harrisburg, PA, that's the capital, right? Montebello, home of QCs. What up, Jose Luis Gonzalez? The doctor's walking in. Alex Ayala, Florida. Norwalk. That's where Ace Torres trains out of, Legends Gym. Torres, the taller fighter.
Tamayo was very tall for a featherweight, and that's where his toughest opposition came, and that was the weight where he was at his best. But he's pretty tall for a lightweight, and he's one of the taller opponents that Torres has faced.
Yeah, if Hugo Cortez sells. Oh! And he gets dropped quickly. As Tamayo is checking his nose like, man. He's been up against some young studs. He's faced some power. He got caught here early.
Torres can pop.
Yes, he can.
He is a boxer puncher. He puts the boxing before the punching, which means he always keeps his technique, but there's always maximum leverage behind his shots. He's got a real good jab, and he hooks off it very well.
Well, in his last fight, Torres went the distance, and there was some criticism that he stayed in third gear. Not the case right now.
He's definitely dialed in for this fight. You know, he's well trained, had good sparring, had good training, good conditioning all around. And the first time I saw him was in February. Oh, second knockdown.
Put his combination together, did Ace halfway through the first round. San Central born Ruben Torres coming out quickly in our main event tonight. And Tamayo, don't start. He usually gives you resistance.
Absolutely, that's what he's known for.
Yeah, he goes the distance with guys.
Went the distance with Oscar Valdez. Maybe 2 fights removed from Valdez's title-winning effort.
Yeah. Jojo Diaz. He was dropped by Michael Dutchover in the third round a couple fights ago. Dutchover and Torres train together, work out together at Tight Edge Athletics. Same manager, trainer, Danny Zamora.
Well, it looks like Torres is trying to one-up Dutchover.
Yep.
And I tell you what, Tamayo better watch that left hook. It is fast and accurate and compact from Torres.
And he's in the corner.
Yeah, and that's not a place you want to be against Torres. You want to keep your back off the ropes, and you want to stay out of corners. Because his whole game is to stalk you into those positions and then bomb on you.
Staying under control, though, is Torres. Usually guys like that will come in and punch themselves out in the first round.
Now, this is what I like about Torres. He's very focused. He's a smart guy. And he's a boxer puncher. He puts the boxing before the punching, but the power is there.
Tamayo survives the first round. All right, let's go back to you guys. I saw Suffolk, England. Kevin Lewis was happening. Donnie Crane, Dubuque, Iowa. Ozzy Alana, South Whittier. Zamora, Michoacán. Salvador Torres. Carrillos are back. Rogelio Moreno. Nick Villaseñor in Jalisco. Let's look at the replay of the knockdowns in the first.
Yeah, opening round was a 10-7 round for Ruben Torres. Scored 2 knockdowns. See the first knockdown here. All right, I think that was the second knockdown.
Y saludos a todos en la casa de Winston in Southgate. Glad they let you out. Tamayo's corner told him, come out and smother him. Ruben Ace Torres went to Santa Fe Springs High School. He played football there. Took a break from boxing as a football player. He was boxing as a kid when he was doing both. He's like, look, let me take a break. I think by taking that break, he stayed fresh. Went to San Francisco State for a year. Said, you know what? I got that desire to turn pro. Came back, and that time away, he's locked in as Steve Kim checking in.
This is one of the guys that Steve Kim told me to keep my eye on. In February, my first show here, Ruben was on that show. He was still trying to make lightweight at the time, but I think he has matured into a full-body junior welterweight prospect. But Kim said this is one of those Thompson boxing prospects that's going to develop into somebody. And he dropped him!
Wow! That left got him. Tamayo has a big heart. He'll get up, but he's complaining that he got hit with a headbutt.
Tamayo looking overwhelmed to me. He just can't get going in this fight. Every mistake he makes, Torres makes him pay for it.
He's complaining of a headbutt. But he said, not from that one.
Hey, I think Steve Kim was right, though.
Yep.
He said this guy is going to be like a Josecito Lopez or a Timothy Bradley.
He looks a lot sharper now. They've added Edgar Yasu into that corner.
Yeah, he is. Technically speaking, he's sharper. And physically speaking, he looks more filled out in his frame. He looks more athletic. And we're seeing the benefits of all the hard work he's put in.
Yeah. He's started incorporating, Doug, like this beach workouts for conditioning. You know, those sand workouts, the old school.
Is he doing like sprints in the sand?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? That could have been if the referee,
Connected.
if Ray Corona was in proper position, that could have been a technical knockdown.
Because of the ropes, right?
Yeah, because he was Tamayo was sitting on the ropes after a punch.
Tamayo comes in gingerly, tiptoes in there.
He's leery now because of the great counter punching.
Oh, it is over! Wow!
Oh my goodness! Talk about counter punching. Tamayo couldn't throw a punch without getting clipped, and he just got iced.
And they're keeping him on his back. I've seen Ruben Tamayo a lot. He is tough. He is durable. I've never seen him overwhelmed like that. Impressive performance by Ruben Torres. Wow.
4 knockdowns in 2 rounds.
A lot of Torres' family watching. South Central, Christy in Phoenix. An impressive outing, a round and a half for Ruben Torres.
And look how quiet Torres is, how poised and respectful he is of his fallen opponent right now. I'm telling you what, this guy has a lot of class. He's got a great personality. We might get to talk to him.
He's almost 6 foot.
After this fight,
Yeah, we'll talk to him. Steve Kim right here. Torres a lot like Chico Corrales.
Yes.
Long, lean, stick of a dynamite.
That's high praise.
And
I was comparing him to Josecito. Steve's comparing him to the late great Chico, who might be a Hall of Famer. But yeah, he has that power on the inside.
Yeah, and for those of you who've never heard him talk, stick around. You're going to be impressed by Ruben Torres once he sits down with him as the doctor is in the ring. They're checking on Tamayo. Tamayo's a classy man. Like, respect to him. And we mentioned it. The last time Torres was in there, he fought George Acosta. A friend of his, as a professional, carried him. Like the fight was
It's like a sparring session.
sparring session. Criticized for it by everybody, his corner, management, everybody. He came out tonight. You don't leave a veteran like Tamayo with you, and he came out and took care of it. Lupe Contreras inside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to a dramatic conclusion with an official time of 2 minutes 38 seconds of round number 2. Your winner, by way of KO, still undefeated, Ruben Torres.
Ruben Torres, winner by knockout. Dylan Glover, great comment. He does have some skills, but a long way before he could be compared to Chico Corrales. Nobody says he's on that level.
Yeah, Steve's saying he reminds him of Corrales because he's 6 feet tall and he's got power with short, compact shots. Yep. And both hands. He can crack with both hands, as we'll see with these highlights. But I think, unlike Corrales, Torres is comfortable boxing from a distance. Corrales always wanted to get in close. That was a short left hook that put Tamayo down.
In our main event, Ace Torres ends it quickly.
Right to the body, and there's another hook that puts him down. I think these were the knockdowns from the first round.
Is this the one, reverse angle?
Yeah, right hand, wow. So we're seeing power from the left, power from the right, and we're also seeing power from like 6-inch punches, little short shots.
Oh,
wow. That was beautiful.
Oh,
that
was
hook
the one,
was beautiful.
That was the one that dropped him earlier, and that was the third knockdown. That's the one
was
that
the
ended.
last one, yeah, where Tamayo falls on his side. You know he's not getting up from that.
Great job by the
Scary.
crew to get that shot in the replay, to not get that.
And look how short that hook was. Yep. All he did was raise his elbow, and he had full power behind it. That's what Kim is talking about. Power from short